up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Guys, man, it's a mess in here. Before I go any farther, I got to shout out my buddy Ricky for stopping by. Got to show him the shop. But anyway, shout out to Ricky. He loves the videos from what he said, unless you're just humoring me. But thanks for coming out, Ricky. It's good to see you. Guys, the shop is, whoa. Yeah. We're already out of room. So, let's go ahead and dive in what we got going here. All right, guys, so update. Lee's car is moved over here finally out of the body shop. We've got the rear end all out of it. It is about to get all the 31 spline, the diff, the axles, everything, getting rid of all the drum brakes, all that good stuff. And obviously, we're going to be doing, the rest of the work on the car. And I do believe, oh yes, ladies and gentlemen, Dakota Digital Cluster is in the Coyote pedal. Hold on, let me get you some light because it is dark. Some dark black interior. Let's see here. Okay, so yes, we got a Coyote pedal. We got the Maximum Motorsports Hydro Boost adapter kit is in. There's the pedal right there. Guys, if you're not familiar with that, that's the same one we used in my car. So go back, check out some of those videos. You'll see how those work. They're actually extremely nice. Oh, hold on, let me show you the... And Lee got the same cluster as me. I don't know what colors he got, but he got the same style. So they look phenomenal. Why not? Let's see here. And, of course, the Hydro Boost is in. And like I was saying, that is the Maximum Motorsport adapter right there for the Hydro Boost. The same kit I'm running. It's flipping. It's amazing. Really works well as far as getting, just bolting in the Hydro Boost, letting it rock. Pretty good deal. All right, so the Wild Strawberry car, as you can see, is pushed off to the side a little bit, but we have been making some progress on there. We've got the headers on. We've got the transmission, bell housing, everything is bolted together. Pretty much ready to go. Again, we're not doing any accessory drive brackets on this. It's going to go in just like it came from the truck. Just alternator, basically water pump, tensioner, and crank. So don't need anything there. Going to bolt that in and be ready to go. As far as the car goes, all the control pack in there, ready to rock and roll. And then you can see right there, came through, and we just kind of ran it into the fender well from there. And then of course right here you've got your O2 sensor harness. That's going to go down there. Manual brakes, manual rack, K-member. It will not be long, and the Wild Strawberry car will be rocking and rolling. Interior really hadn't changed much, but yeah, all black tweed. If you have not seen some of the videos on this car, go back and check those out, because again, this car is going to be beautiful. So, if you're wondering about the S550 up here on the left, then you didn't watch the last videos. No, I'm just kidding. This car came in, we've got an engine here, probably a broke ring, not 100% sure. Once it hits boost, it runs and drives. Once it hits boost, fills the catch cans up. So we are swapping the engine out. The engine is right there. But, Rouse supercharged. It came in last week, but got this dropped down. Basically what we're going to do is swap everything over to the new engine, including the blower and all that good stuff, which is going to end up being a pretty big freaking job. So this car is going to be hopefully back on the road pretty quick. Just got to swap everything over. It's going to be a job, obviously, swap all the blower stuff and the headers and everything else, get this rocking and rolling. But pretty much, guys, we will do just about anything out here as long as it's cool. And it's a Ford. All right, guys, so I had to do a lot of thinking. As most of you know, you caught the video I did a while back. I had been kind of on the hunt for a two-tone GT. That's kind of what I was wanting. I was open to other ones because I know clean Fox bodies don't grow on trees anymore. But that's kind of what I was doing. I was on the hunt. I wanted a two-tone GT. I want to do kind of a retro style build, and Vortex supercharger. Go back and watch the video if you want to know all the details. But I was going to do kind of a retro style build with a two-tone GT because I love two-tone GTs. I had an 89 several years ago, and I wanted to do another one. So I was hunting, and during that hunt, I realized a lot of things about fox body prices, fox body values, what's out there in the marketplace. And I was sitting in the garage. I don't even know what I was doing, but I was just kind of looking at the car. And if you don't sit in your garage once in a while and look at your car, you're not a true car guy, because sometimes you can just stare at them. But anyway, I came to a realization, and so I want to talk about that a little bit, because I know if you're anything like me, and if you're watching this, you probably are, this is going to pertain to you too. So let's talk about it. Okay, y'all. So yeah, I've got to admit that it is a car guy's sickness that, instead of, finishing and going full bore with something, we get a car project to a certain point, and then we want to do something else. Like, all the fun stuff's over, the dropping in the engines and the transmissions and the first fires and the first burnout, and getting to show it off to people. And then once that kind of wears off, it's like, okay, well, I need to do something else now. And I think that was kind of a moment that I was having as far as, wanting to move on to another build, because there's a lot of stuff that my car still needs to have. And I'll get into all that in a minute, but the AC is still not, we still haven't finished wiring the AC, and that's nobody's fault. It's just busy. I still don't have my speedo calibrated. The fuel level sender is not calibrated. There's a lot of little things as far as my car goes that aren't even done yet, and I'm already blasting off into the stratosphere thinking about another project. So that was kind of the realization that I came to. That said, maybe I need to back off a little bit, and I'll tell you why here in just a second, because there's a lot of other things that I need to do. All right, so let's kind of talk about some, why I don't need to be moving on to another build. My car is still rocking original paint, y'all. Original paint. Like, the videos look good, okay, I guess. I do get some of you guys that will comment about the pink bumper, but the car is rocking original paint. It's got dents. It's got dings. Some of the panels don't line up all that great. I've got some overspray on it. And I was talking to Brutal Vlogs a while back, and he said the same thing about his two-tone GT. He's like, we put lipstick on a pig for these videos. And then people will see it in advance. Oh, the car looks great, man. Well, no, it really doesn't. I appreciate all the compliments. I do. But if I'm going to be honest, my car looks like crap. I mean, it looks, I guess, as good as, a 1992 model with original paint can that's got a lot of dents and dings and all that stuff. But there's nothing beautiful or pretty about my car. I love it. It's fast. It's fun. And as long as you look under the hood, you'll think, man, that's a really cool car. But if you look anywhere else, it's not. And, I know a lot of people think, well, you guys do all these crazy builds. I could never afford to do that. A lot of you guys have nice paint. Mine's garbage. A lot of you guys have beautiful, freshly restored interior. Mine is original. I've got some replica Celine wheels on it, borrowed from Dover, that I need to put tires on. I mean, so guys, I want you to, not only take away from this that, we gotta stick with one project here, but just because my car's got a coyote in it doesn't mean that it's something that's out of reach for pretty much anyone, because my car needs basically everything. So one thing, guys, that I think that I'm going to take away from this, because this was a learning moment for me as well, was that I need to be a little more focused on my car now, do more of the projects. We've got a ton of other stuff out here, to show you guys some of the, other projects and helpful, how-to videos. And those are coming. AOD to T5 swap is coming. We're going to be restoring the engine in the electric red 93 if it ever comes back from paint. And, a lot of the other fox body, how to whatevers, whatever you want to do. But I think what needs to happen is I need to restore my interior. My car needs paint, and it needs paint bad. And, I think I just need to kind of stay focused on my car now. I don't have time to drive it as it is. The car is done. It's drivable as far as, I say done. It's drivable. It runs, it drives really great. And I hardly have any time to drive it, and I'm still sitting here thinking, okay, I want to pick up another car and do another build. For what? To collect dust too? And I know I'm not the only one that has these, these thoughts and feelings. Oh, I want to have a million of them, and you do, but in reality, it's probably not the smartest thing to do, and I definitely need to finish my car. I want to totally restore the interior, gut it, put the sound deadening in. Dover and I were talking about a custom rear seat delete. So many different things that need to be done in the interior. Obviously, paint. So there's a lot. There's a lot that needs to be done on the car, and I think I want to focus on that. Not that I'm not going to do the other build, but I think we're going to not put the cart before the horse. Yeah, that. All right, guys, so that is pretty much what is up. Had to go over that because I know if you're a car guy, anytime you see a car, and it doesn't have to be a Mustang or a Foxbody or anything like that. Chevelle guys are the same way. Camaro guys are the same way. You see one, you just want it. You want to have a yard full of them, and I do too. But I think it makes sense, and it's wise to finish what I've got, get it done, and then we'll move on to something else. There's never-ending amount of projects that my car needs at this point to continue to bring great content to you, and then obviously you get to see all of these for all kinds of stuff. I mean, literally, we got stuff everywhere. So I think at this point that's what I'm going to do, and it's going to be awesome. Got a lot of cool projects planned for the red car, and we're going to kind of take it to its final destination to get the paint, the interior to match the beautiful engine bay, the new drivetrain, the all the new suspension that's on it, to get the car to a point where basically everything is done. I think will be really great because again, that car, it's never going anywhere. I sold it unless I give it to one of my subscribers, but that's not selling it, right? All right, guys, so that is what is up. Drop me a comment below if you know exactly what I'm talking about as far as, just wanting to have a yard full of cars, and sometimes you need to back up and maybe finish something before you start something else. Because I know a bunch of you guys personally that have 4 or 5 projects and you haven't done anything with them in a long time. So shame on you. No, I'm just kidding, because I'm the same way. But that is what is up, guys. And again, it's okay. It's okay. If you run up on a deal, grab one. Just make sure you finish the other project first. All right, y'all, I'm done. I'm off my soapbox. If you are not already planned to be at Ford Takeover May 4th, Jackson, Tennessee, Jackson Dragway, I rented out the track. Make sure you're there. Info on the website, my website, thefoxcast.com. Make sure you're there. It'll be awesome. This car and this car will be there. Done. You won't want to miss that. So, okay, that's what's up. Please give me a big thumbs up. Make sure you smash that subscribe button and go build your beast. Later, y'all.